He's having a scan at 3 o'clock today, so I guess we don't know the full extent just yet. It doesn't look great for the early, certainly the early part of the one-day series in the West Indies, but we'll know once we've had the scan.
Was it worth the risk? I guess having him out for maybe the West Indies segment as opposed to playing in these final series.
Yeah, definitely. We always said that in your round robin phases, it's obviously about building a base, giving opportunities. But when we got to the final, we were always prepared to risk a player in order to win a final. So certainly think it was worth the risk.
If he does end up missing the early ODIs, are you going to need a standby batsman to go for the West Indies here?
No, I don't think so. Not at this stage. We've got Peter Forrest obviously as a standby batter, and we've got George Bailey as well, and we've got Hads over there. So I'm pretty sure that we cover all bases there.
How about the little flat spot that the team has had the last the second innings in Brisbane and then last night? I mean, how are you trying to address that? You've had a couple of meetings, I guess, in between last night and now.
Yeah, we have. We had we've had a couple of serious chats. We've actually just come out of a really good planning meeting. We're looking at ways we can beat Sri Lanka in these conditions. We'll have a couple of tricks up our sleeve tomorrow, hopefully, and hopefully they work for us. So we've given a lot of thought to it, and again, hopefully we get the result.
Is it as much? I mean, I suppose the first thing is that, particularly in the field, it was a bit of a struggle to, I guess, get the ball in the right areas for a start,
Yep.
to field to, and then execute beyond that.
Yeah, it simply wasn't good enough. There's no excuse for it. Our performances with the ball haven't been up to scratch, and that's been very disappointing of late.
Obviously, you know Michael Clark tomorrow. Shane Watson, does he just assume the captaincy going to there?
Yep, Shane Watson he'll definitely captain tomorrow.
And in the West Indies, if Clark misses the first part?
Yes, Shane Watson will just take over.
Mickey, today's training session, was that always planned if you did lose last night, or is it a bit of remedial work that you spotted and you need to work on?
Look, there is a little bit of remedial work that we need to do with a couple of the players. So they down. We're going to be very specific. I've met with the team again. We've set specific goals for tomorrow. Each guy that comes down to training has come down with a goal. He's come down to work on something that'll hopefully give us the edge tomorrow.
So is that admittance, Mickey, that you're playing against Sri Lanka the wrong way, you think?
No, not at all. I think we certainly played it. I think we've given every game against Sri Lanka the best possible chance of us winning. Our execution has been questionable at times, but Adelaide is different conditions to the Gabba, so we have to go around tinkering our game plans just a little bit, where our plans were similar for the first two finals, and that was probably a little bit of a default on our part. We've had another look, and we need to play them a different way in these conditions, which are totally different.
Do you think you need to make some more personnel changes there?
Not necessarily. There might be another enforced one, and I'll give you the information that James Patterson's done a little bit of a glute. He's also having a scan at 3 o'clock, so James Patterson will not be playing tomorrow.
Does that sort of open the door, I guess, for Nathan Lyon? I mean, he obviously came into the squad his first 6 months. Of international play, they just got his fitness up in tests. You haven't traditionally used two spinners in ODIs, but could you change that as early as tomorrow?
Most definitely we could.
Is that sort of saying that Nathan will play?
There's a chance. There's a chance he'll play tomorrow. Yep.
And will we see more urgency with the batting from the top as well?
We could do something we spoke about. We've looked at different trends. We've had different KPIs through the summer, and the good thing with our batting is those KPIs have gone up. I do think we could probably be just a little bit more bold in those first 10 overs. We were 1 for 39. They were 0 for 78, and that's a huge differential. And they're certainly going to play that way again tomorrow. That's why we need to stay one or two steps ahead, and I think our game plan will reflect that tomorrow.
Because Dave's century was off 140 balls. Were you happy with that rate, or were you just...
I was happy with that rate while Michael Clark was getting 100 at quicker than run a ball. On a wicket like that, if he was the lone centurion, it was probably a little bit, probably just a fraction off the mark in terms of strike rate in conditions like that. But it was good for last night because Clarkey was playing so well.